In a split second, confidence turns into panic. Welcome to FlashMoment, where every bad decision meets instant karma. These thieves picked the wrong store and paid for it on the spot. Watch closely. You won't see it coming. A thief with a brick and still losing to a piece of glass. Crime really isn't for everyone. He walked into the store like he was just grabbing a snack, but the second he noticed the police watching him a little too closely, he flipped into full escape mode, tossing items, darting around, until it all came to a slow-motion stop.
190. You're gonna get tased!
9192 and 9102, you can start that way.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground, Jevin! Jevin! All the way on the ground! I'm going to tase you! All the way on the ground, Jevin! All the way! Lay down on your belly! You get that door guy?
And the moment he heard, "Taser, taser," yeah, that's when it hit him. Today just wasn't his day.
Get on the ground! On your knees! On your belly!
Sorry.
On your feet.
You can respond out there. It's the show's insolvent. What market was it?
Man, why did I do this stupid shit?
Streetsboro police responded quickly to the robbery call. When they arrived, they found the employee handcuffed and immediately asked the suspect to surrender. Ultimately, all 4 people involved were arrested without serious injury. This incident is a reminder that crime can happen anywhere, but when it is handled properly, everyone is safe and justice is served.
Esto, Yo no te conozco a ti. Cierra la persiana.
Vale,
O si no, hoy estás muerto. ¡La persiana!
vale, vale,
¡Ciérrala!
vale. ¿Viste?
¡Ciérrala!
Mis vidas.
¡Ciérrala ya! ¿Cómo te ve? No. Que te
I don't know
clavo
what's
un
more
cuchillo.
surreal,
No me
the
des
threat or how
que te
quickly it
clavo
fell
un cuchillo
apart.
y te mato,
One
Te
minute
mato,
she's demanding control,
Mira.
the next it turns
Brazo
into this
cuchillo.
awkward
Bájalo.
standoff with a
Este
stool.
cuchillo abajo.
And then she just
Mira,
walks out,
largo.
blaming anxiety. Feels like the
No
plan
me
collapsed
vengas,
faster than
vale,
it started.
Vale. Te mato. Que me voy. Me voy porque me están dando.
The man had just reached out to rob when the employee immediately counterattacked. In just a moment, the situation had completely changed. The jewelry store was not as easy to bully as he thought. The robbers walked in thinking they had the upper hand. But this store had its own kind of defense. The moment things flipped, yeah, plans changed fast. Guess who backed off first? Petty shoplifting can turn into resisting arrest real fast. One impulsive decision, and now this suspect isn't just facing a simple citation. They're staring down multiple criminal charges. Sometimes the worst mistake isn't what you stole, but how you react when you get caught. Nothing says, "Hands off my diamonds," like a flying pickle jar. Observe chaos, cucumbers, and criminals meeting their match. I froze for a second. Did he really just pull a clear plastic bag over his head and sprint outside? It was absurd and oddly hilarious. You could still see everything. Whatever he thought he was hiding wasn't hidden at all. The woman's reaction was spot on. She got close, restrained her arm, and cut off her ability to escape. This simple yet effective self-defense technique prevented the theft from escalating and kept the entire store safe. He came for sweet pastries, but got a harsh lesson instead. No croissants here, just justice, served hot and unforgettable. Armed with a rock and zero strategy, she tried to break glass and ended up breaking her pride. Fashion crime meets actual crime. Oh God, he tried to break into the bank in the dark, thinking he could get out clean. But the revolving doors thwarted all plans. Trapped between glass and metal, he could only wait for the police to come and handcuff him. Wearing a plastic bag as a mask and robbing sounds like no future. He got a few cans of beer and some money, but in return he got a ticket straight to the police station. What a shame. A daring thief tried to steal a nail gun from a Peterborough store. When greed overshadows reason, consequences always follow. A group of people broke into a Graceville liquor store, kicked the door open, and ran away with the alcohol. But the plan didn't go as smoothly as they thought, and they had to face real consequences. Hidden in blouses and bags, because nothing screams innocent shopper like walking out shaped like a human sneaker rack. Man really tripped over his own bad decision. Disguise gone, dignity gone. That's instant karma right there. He broke in from the roof, set off the alarm, and left empty-handed. Truly a masterclass in how not to rob a store. Bold as daylight, right in front of staff and cameras, he snatched the entire charity box and bolted. A reckless move, and one that's bound to catch up with him once the footage is reviewed. A single night of inattention can have consequences that last for months. The value of lost property isn't just a number, it's also the effort, manpower, and trust. As criminals become more sophisticated, security needs to stay one step ahead. The store owner's back again, this time probably with running shoes, because chasing thieves seems to be his new cardio routine.
The male in the dinosaur suits at Olive and Broadway.
Breaking news. T-Rex caught stealing mail. Guess those tiny arms couldn't carry a conscience either.
It's easiest if you turn around, put your butt on it first. There you go.
The robber entered with an axe in his hand and began smashing at the security glass. But within seconds, an alarm sounded. The staff called the police. And the robbery plan quickly turned into a hasty escape through the back door. He thought a cheap box could hide an expensive mistake, slipping tools inside and paying only for the shell. Clean plan, until the cameras saw everything. In seconds, the quiet exit turned into a conversation with cuffs waiting.
All right. Have you seen somebody slip my side, Drew?
Yeah.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
That's on America's Funniest Home
Go in
Video.
here.
Oh, you want me to go with you?
Yep.
Oh, I thought you said stay right here. No, just that.
Yeah, that's what it's gonna say there.
Okay. I thought it was going to be under the cops. America's Funniest Home Video. Type deal. What was it, brother?
In the 900s.
In the hundreds?
900s.
900? Really?
Yeah, no one can throw it overboard.
I thought that was the $300.
Stay right there.
Literally, I thought that was $300. Yeah, but I thought that's where it said 300 by there.
Hard times, cut hours, pressure at home. You almost feel it. But one bad choice can cost more than any tool in that box. No one was hurt, but the lesson hit hard. Shortcuts don't fix real problems.
You want to tell me what's going on here today?
Plaid-clad bandit meets his nemesis, a stubborn cash drawer. Frustration level, expert. Escape level, immediate.
The manager already knows. We know you're stealing, you gotta go.
I can give it back.
Yeah, true.
How much
An
did you
awkward
take?
moment. The petty theft was discovered on the spot. There was no way out, only the truth and the consequences
Should
to
I call
face.
the cops?
No, I can leave. We don't need to make this a thing.
Just tell me why.
College shoes. Yeah.
We can pay for it right now.
I will.
Open up, no. Open it now. Open it now. Open the now. Open the now.
No criminal plan is perfect, especially when the perpetrator is reckless and panicky. A reckless act only leads to trouble and punishment, never a happy ending. This is why you don't leave a key under your doormat. Does anyone recognize this person? This happened at 7:24 p.m. in East Marysville. This robber learned the hard way that clerks double as professional wrestlers. Presenting the only crime you'll ever see fail faster than your Monday morning coffee. Bank manager versus armed robber. One door, one hero, 0 robberies. Two suspects rushed into a jewelry store trying to force a robbery, but the owner reacted quickly and stopped one of them, causing the plan to fall apart. A tense moment, but the situation was brought under control. No serious injuries reported. Just a reminder that crime rarely goes as planned. They give up on failing. It's so good to see criminals get what's coming to them. A thin guy in camo thinks he's scary, fires around in the dirt, and exits with nothing but humiliation.
The thief was caught on the spot in a smart trap operation, where police used cameras to catch the crime in the act. This is a very effective crime prevention tactic during the holiday season, when theft is at its peak. She screamed, banging on the glass like crazy, as if the world was wrong with her. It was an unscripted performance, but full of sound and vibration. Look at this. These thieves track deliveries and snatch iPhones seconds after they hit the porch. It's bold, it's calculated, and infuriating. Keep an eye on your packages. Don't let them get an easy win.
Huh? Yeah, I was delivering the packages. I delivered them earlier, and I just wanted to make sure that they were the right ones because I got the wrong address.
It's crazy how one careless choice can flip your whole day upside down. Moments like this remind you that karma hits fast. And honestly, his face made it hard not to laugh a little.
It's the delivery. I was just double checking. Did you steal our packages? I'll get it for you right now.
Police!
Luckily, the homeowner's strong locks and quick thinking stopped disaster before it could strike. It's a sharp reminder that real safety begins with being prepared. One glance, one sudden break, and then anger erupts in the heart of the city. Yet amid that split-second chaos, reason prevails, as both choose to stop instead of letting their tempers take the wheel. I thought I was the one making the magic jump, but my opponent was as calm as a whistle dog. Next time you want to exercise, don't choose someone else's fence as your venue. When arrogance meets surveillance, this thief thought he could outsmart a lock, but forgot the real enemy was the camera watching every move.
Karma doesn't wait, and neither should you. Like this video, subscribe to FlashMoment and tell us, which moment made you react the most? Because the next episode goes even further.